everyone, Marion Smith here. I'm super excited to share with you guys our brand new planners that we just released. This one is a A5 Heart of Gold, so it's A5 size. It's nice and big, and this is my favorite size planner. It has a vegan leather cover in a gorgeous aqua color that you can see, a nice little gold button. It has our logo on the spine there. And when you open it up, it has gold hearts, because you guys know I'm crazy for gold hearts. And it has, again, the vegan leather lining of white vegan leather. And we actually, for the first 150 people, we gave samples in their planner, which were these little date seals and some note pages that you see in the back. But I actually changed my mind midway through and decided to include those in all the orders for a limited time. So if you order now, you'll still get those in your planner. You might get a different color samples of the date seals. These normally come in a 60 pack, so you're just getting a little sampler pack. But you'll get some kind of cute little sample there. But this planner is really cool because it is a creative planner. It's completely undated, so you could start any time of the year. So I'm going to give you a little tour of the planner. The first page is your belong to page, and that's where you'll write your information, your phone number, your name and phone number, your name and email. I usually put my email in there, considering that most people have emailed it these days anyway. And then we have these awesome gold dividers. I've got this little cardboard thing that's going to get in my way, but you can just pull that out when you get your planner. It's just to protect the rings and the leather there. So it has really nice gold dividers. So you've got a gold dashboard just after that page. And this is kind of where you'll put all of your little sticky notes or your inspirational quotes. Some of the cards that we put, the stamp cards that we put in your book have fun little quotes that you could tape on there, and this one says, make the rest of your life the best of your life. So you can do creative things like that, and I'll show you a little bit later what I did in mine. So that's where kind of your catch-all. That's where you're going to put all your little sticky notes and all your fun stuff. And then you've got a gold bookmark. I usually write today up at the top of mine, and I will stick it in my today pages where I'm at my today pages. And then you have your first tab. So all the tabs are blank, so you can order this however you like. If you want your calendar to be in the front or you want your calendar to be in the back, you can put that in that order and then write on the tabs. My favorite pens to use on the tabs are the Sakura Souffle pens. Those work really great because they're pastel and they're super opaque, and they just work really great over the gold foil paper. And it is a real authentic gold foil paper. So this is gold foil that is over this cardstock, which is really nice. And then you'll have your calendar pages, and this is a full, this calendar shows a full spread of 6 weeks, and that's so you can have your full month on one spread. I know a lot of planners are set up with just 4 or 5, and then half your week ends up being on the next page. I don't really like that because I like to be able to see my whole month on one page, so I didn't design it that way. And then also you'll notice that the weekdays on the top, there's spaces for the weekdays at the top, and they're blank. So you can have a Monday start or a Sunday start or a Tuesday start if you wanted to. I'm a Sunday start kind of person, so I usually start my week with Sunday. And then you've got your notes section on the side. And what I tend to use this notes section for is if I'm using my date seals, and I'm really, really forgetful lately, so I'll put my date seals on there and remind myself what those colors mean. But I'll show you in my planner. I do have a little key note page that shows me what my date seals are for as well. So you can see it's completely undated, and you can write in your days of the week of the month. And we do have some awesome stamps that coordinate with our planner products. Like this one is our calendar stamp, and this one was designed specifically for your calendars in this planner. So you'll see there's little page flags, there's all the months, so you could stamp your month right in here, and then you have your 31 days, and those you'll use to stamp in your little blocks the day of the week in the corner, and they're really small and tiny because you don't want to take up too much room in these little blocks. And then you've got journaling lines, so you can make journaling lines in your blocks. There's larger ones here for different things, but you've got a smaller one right here that fits these boxes perfectly. So everything in this planner stamp is fitted for the calendar stamp, or the calendar page, sorry. Alright, so your next page is going to be your weekly, and you're going to have your year in review page here. So you've got all your months, so you can refer back to your dates. Now normally this is in the front of your calendar, but I decided to put it in between my calendar and my weekly so it was easy to get to, because the weekly is undated as well, so you know exactly where to flip to, and you don't have to flip through too many pages to get to it either way. So if you're working your calendar or you're working your weekly, you can just go right in the middle and find this page. And then you've got a list of important dates that you don't want to forget and that you can list right down here. So when you open up your weekly, this is what it looks like, again, completely undated, and we left some nice room at the top for you to decorate with your washi tapes, or to write an inspirational quote, or to put some scrapbook paper, because I know you guys are going to want to decorate this and get creative with it. And then you have a blank space up here, and that's usually where I put my quote. So whatever I want my week to be focused on, I'll find a quote that is related to that and write it on there. And then you have all these highlighted bars so that you could write your weekdays, and again, they're blank, so you could have a Monday start or a Sunday start. Down here you've got your good for the heart chart. That's what I call it. And what you do is, if you want to drink more water, you'll write drink more water here, and you'll start checking those off during the week to remind yourself to drink more water every day. If you want to drink 8 cups a day, then you would check 1 heart off each day, and there's 7 in a row. Or if you want to do a good deed, or you want to put some money away, all that good stuff you could put down on this chart and check them off as you go throughout the week. Alright, in the next tab, this is something new that you probably haven't seen in a planner before, and it's your daily pages, because we all want to have something creative and fun to do in our planner that is more like scrapbooking or crafting. So you have a daily page that you can completely decorate, but this is probably the part of the planner that I use the most, because I just like to turn to the day that I'm on and see all the things that I need to do in that one day. So this box here I tend to use for creative stuff. And then down here I'll either journal about, at the end of the day, I'll leave this blank all day long, and then at the end of the day I'll journal and say what the day was like. But you can use that for whatever you want. And then you've got morning, afternoon, evening, and that's where you'll write all your important things that you need to remember to do, or your appointments, your lunch. You could use this as a meal tracker, a fitness tracker, anything. So it's completely undated. There's nothing that this is specifically for, so you could make it about whatever you want. And the great thing about having an undated planner is, if you miss a week, or you miss a day because you're sick, or you just weren't feeling it, not a big deal, because it's not dated, so you can use it again later, so it never expires, which is amazing. Alright, and the next tab is your ledger. You've got 10 pages of ledger paper, and this is where you can write your business expenses. Anything that you need to keep track of, you would write in your ledger, and it's blank up at the top, so you can make this ledger about anything that you want. It could be your mailing list if you like to send snail mail, or just your general business expenses. And then in the very back you have your note pages. And this is where you could journal, or if you just need to jot down some quick notes, or someone's giving you their address or some information that you need to write down, then this is where you do it, and you could tear these out, and we have refills for all of these pages, so if you ever run out, you can get some more. So you can use that for whatever you want, and once again, we always leave room at the top and the bottom somewhere for you to decorate and put your washi tape and all that good stuff. And here's something else that's really new for planners, and this is our pen swatch page. Now, our paper that we use in our planners is a very silky, high quality paper, and it's very opaque. It doesn't bleed or cause feathering when you write with your pens. So you can use like permanent pens in here, any kind of pen you want. And this is where you'll test it. So this is not only where you'll keep a register of all your different pens, because I know you guys are going to have 50 million pens like I do. But this is where you could test your pen with our paper. So if you're afraid that one of your pens is going to bleed through or show through the paper, that's where you'll do it. And we have, you know, the little hollow heart here and the black heart. So if you have opaque pens, then you would color over the black and the white to see how it shows on the paper and how it shows on black paper. So it's a really cool, creative way to register your pens and to keep them nice and organized. And then you would just write down the company name or the pen brand on the line. And the next page, we gave you a sample of one of our washi tape swatch pages. You only get one, but we do have refills if you end up liking this. And what you do is you just put swatches of your favorite washi tapes on here, and then the brand or the store that you got them from, so you always know where you can get them again. So that's something that's kind of neat and fun. And in the back, these are some of the samples that we gave you guys in the planners, and everybody kind of got different ones. But you've got little to-do list, cards. These are all available on our site in pads. And then we've got some fun little creative ones. That was one I showed you earlier. So these are just fun little sample cards that you could punch and stick in your planner if you like. And then we also gave you 2 samples of some of our list pads that we've got in stock on our site as well. And they're double-sided, which is really nice and very colorful. So you could also punch those and stick them in your planner as well. So this, and though another great feature about this A5 is we have 2 pockets in the back and the pen loop. So you've got this little pocket here and this pocket here. So you could take one of our long list pads like this, and you could stick that into the long pocket if you like to have a long pad, or you can have 2 short pads. Alright, so that is our A5 Heart of Gold planner, and that is how it comes. And I'm going to show you now what mine looks like and all the extra little goodies that I've added to mine. So this is my planner, and it has been used and abused the last few weeks because I've been using it like crazy. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the things I've got in mind. So I've got these cute little clips that I found on Etsy by a gal named Pigtails and Pockets, I think, and she embroiders these and makes these cute little clips. So those are fun. So you can add so many different things to these. There's these Target page flags that everybody loves right now, and then I just made some cute little resin clips using our Junk and Gems resins, which is fun. Those are really cute. The tinier the better, I feel. And then this is just one of our little mini 2x2.5 heart pads, and this actually comes in a pad of 70 in like a rainbow pastel color, but I tore this section off, so it actually comes like this, I think, and I just tore this small section off so I could have a little, notepad. And they're not sticky, but I don't really need them to be because I just like to write little notes, and then I'll stick them on myself with double-sided tape. And I've got some Project Life cards in here. This is one of our dashboards that we designed. It's an extra if you want to have a nice laminated gold foil printed dashboard. So you can see it has some gold foil on there to match your planner. It's white on the back. And then you can see I wrote on all my tabs, but I kind of did it a little bit messy because I didn't wait for it to dry before I touched it. And those Sakura pens tend to dry pretty quickly, but I'm so impatient. So I touched them and kind of smudged them a little bit. So I'll do a video of me redoing those soon. So in the front, because of course I'm a crafter first and foremost, so in the front of my planner I have all the creative fun stuff. So I put my tape swatches in the front, and I've only done 2 pages so far, and I still have to finish the back, when in all reality I have hundreds of rolls of washi tape, as I'm sure you guys do too, because I'm addicted to this stuff. So I really need more pages, but I've only done 2 so far of my favorite ones. And then I've got my pen swatches next, so you can kind of see how you color over the blank heart and then the black heart, so you can see if the pen writes over dark colors or dark papers. So I've got all my favorite pens and highlighters and things listed in there, so I know which ones I want to use, which was really handy actually last night because I was looking for this gold, and it was, no, it wasn't that one, it was, let's see, I think it was this one here, so I was able to find that one easy because I knew what brand it was. And then here's one of the cards that I was showing you earlier that you can kind of tape to your dividers. This one says work hard, play harder. Good motto to have. And then we also have date seals in a crazy amount of different colors. We just added I think 12 new colors that are not on the site yet, but all these colors are on the site, I believe. So I've got different things listed for different colors. So social media days gold, product production silver, soccer practice for Blake, or soccer game, or greens. So those are kind of fun. And I put those in the front of my calendar so I could refer back to it. So my calendar looks like this. You can see I've already used some of my date seals, and over here I just made a little island that shows what each color means, so it kind of reminds me for that month what I'm using them for. And then I think I did a sample page. So this sample page is using our calendar stamp set. So you can see here, these numbers here are what I use to stamp all the numbers on my days, and then I wrote in my days of the week up at the top. And then I stamped the month of May, which is also in this stamp set. And then you can see the flag in action and the fun little banner for a birthday or whatever you decide to use it for. This one's for Mother's Day, of course. And then here's a little cute page flag that I add down at the bottom. And then here, I kind of like mark through the months as I go through them, and then I've got my important dates to remember listed. And I always skip a page. I don't know why I do this. I'm probably the only person that does this, but I always leave a blank week in the front for some reason, and it ends up just getting wasted, but I don't know why I do it really, so it's kind of funny. And then here is, this was Easter week, so you can see how I decorated it. I used the blank space at the top to put washi tape, and I kind of divided my sections here, so that's a lot of fun. And I did a countdown calendar over the hearts instead of the good for the heart tracker type deal. And I'm just going to skip a few pages to show you some of the ones I've already decorated. So here's another week. This is for Mother's Day week. And I've clipped the rest of the pages together because I don't really use the week pages as much as I use the daily pages. But I'm starting to use them a lot more. Like I just did this one last night, so I'm really excited about that one. And then you can go to the daily pages. So the daily pages, this is, oops, think I accidentally glued some together there. The daily pages are what I use the most because I like to get really creative, and it kind of reminds me of scrapbooking and the whole traveler's notebook type deal. So this is where you can get really creative but still document your day and map out your day. So I kind of show you these, and then I use the washi tape because washi tape is repositional tape. It's not permanent, so I kind of just stick my to-do list right over my paper, and then I will take this off and I'll have it on my desk, and I'll kind of will check stuff off. So here are a few pages I did. I used a lot of stickers and sticky notes and jelly pens because I love gel pens. And then here's another day. And then we also have these bookmarks available on the site. And then this was beach day that we did just this weekend, actually, last weekend. So that's kind of fun. And I found these cute little cards for my mind's eye that I cut in half and I kind of stuck in there. And then this bookmark also comes with the planner. And I haven't done much with my ledger yet. I've done a little bit of journaling with my notes. And then in the back, I stuck one of our, this is our to-do list pad that we have available. And they come with 20 sheets, but I think most pads come with more than 20 sheets, but we just say 20 because we're weird like that. So that's how they come. So that's that one. But we have lots of different ones that you can use in the back of your planner. Like we have this mint heart one that you can add to the back that I showed you earlier. We have your morning, afternoon, and evening pad that you can add, and they're all fitted for A5. And what's really great about our pads is we've got a margin on one side that you can punch. So if you wanted to add this into one of your days because you need a little extra room to plan or write, you could just tear one of these pages off and punch holes, or you could buy them pre-punched as well for our planner. So you can add those into your planner later. And then we have these pads. These are really cool because they're aqua on one side and then like a light pearl, sort of lavender on the other. And those are perfect for going into your little pocket here. So you can add that here and put something else up there, like a calculator or whatever you need. And then something new that you haven't really seen in the planner community just yet is we have patterned paper pads that are A5 size. And they do come pre-punched with 6 holes, or you could buy them flat like this if you want to use them for scrapbooking. This is one of our new mini heart rainbow pads. So you can see all the different colors that they come with, and I think there's 70 sheets per pad, so it's quite a bit. And it's on that high quality planner paper that you'll find in our planners. And these are fun because you can use them to decorate the back of your dividers, or you can just add them into your planner if you want to have some fun scrapbook pages in there. Something that's really cool about this planner is you can take all those inserts out and turn this into a mini album if you wanted. And I think I'm actually going to do a video on that later because I do want to turn one into a scrapbook. But this is the new pattern paper pad, and we'll have several of these coming out in the next month. So this is my planner so far. I'm still decorating it, and I'm definitely going to do a lot more videos showing you how to use our different planner stamps because we do have our this is our standard planner stamp, and it comes to all the fun little icons and a fun flag alphabet. And then we have the calendar planner stamps, which are awesome. But one stamp set that is an older stamp set of ours that I really, really love is our typo stamp set and our alphabet, documented alphabet stamp set. You can find these, they came out with our Nirvana collection, but we still have them because we brought them back. And these are really, really cool because this is what you'll use to do all that fun typograph stuff. And I don't know why I'm turning these upside down, but it's to make your own sort of fun typograph, and you can use these fun little line breaks, and then you use the alpha set over the top so you can make all kinds of fun stuff. I like to stamp the hot air balloon and then put a little quote inside that. So these are really, really fun. Look for those on our site. And then we also have a planner stamp block, acrylic stamp block, and this is one of our other stamp sets that I really like too that is also available. But this is our planner stamp block, and this is really awesome because it's much thinner than your standard acrylic stamp block. So you can kind of see, and it has a hole so you can add it to your rings if you wanted to, like this, and close it up. Or you can add it to the pocket of your planner, which is usually where I keep mine. I usually have mine in here instead of this little pad. So I'll keep it right in there. Or you can add a little ball chain to it and have it dangling in your planner if you wanted to. But these are really, really great because they're nice and thin. They're not going to damage your planner. You just stick them right into your pocket and take it with you on the go because your planner stamps will also fit inside your planner pockets. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next video because I'm going to show you some of our other planners that we came out with, and then I'm also going to show you how I use our planner stamp sets in our calendar and our so much for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and all your social media sites. We love to see what you guys create. And